Wow, this one, I'm just so proud of how our team fought back from being 21 down. And they grew up tonight. I can say that about them. And you watched them, they came together, and no one had a selfish attitude. And they just continued to scratch and they get back in the game after being down 21 there in the third quarter. Probably the biggest turning point in the game when we were up by 10, had the momentum going, and let a long run get out there right before half, and then they scored in 3 plays, and then we turned the ball over, and then they get a field goal. But giving up 21 points there in the third quarter, that's where we had a battle from 21 down. But just watching Gerard and the offense and how they just kept answering and answering and answering, just so happy, and we can learn a lot from this. There's a lot of growing up tonight, but there's a lot of mistakes out there. We just got to get those corrected.
Coach, I know the end of the game is going to be most of the conversation, but what do you do to shore up a defense that really struggled stopping the run tonight?
And that's the thing, Sean. We just, everything was gap. You see the one big run. We sit there, and the guy's in the gap, and then he turns back and try to fight off the defender. But it's all gaps, and we got to get off of blocks. We got to fit blocks, get off blocks, and that's what we didn't do a good job tonight. And the big runs there. Even when you're in zone coverage and the ball breaks the line of scrimmage, you should have enough eyes on the line of scrimmage where guys can make the tackle, and we didn't.
Charlie, I had a question similar to that. It seems like this program, you and the kids really needed one of these breakthrough-type victories to kind of hang the program on. How crushing is it to be that close to one and not get it, and how quickly do you think you can rebound?
Well, we have to rebound. We have no choice to rebound. I think they'll come back, and it was tough. It was a crushing loss, but they can come back. But what you saw, what we've seen in the past is that when we get down 21, we end up getting blown out because we don't come back. And now you watch them continue to fight and fight themselves back into it, and they continue to play.
Coach, do you almost have to now switch it and say you got the Big 12, as part of your schedule coming up? So, those 3 games were your learning games, but now you go into the meat of your schedule?
Yeah, it is, because we come home next week with Oklahoma State, and they're a very good football team. I know they're ranked, but we got to get it back together, and we come in here tomorrow and learn from it. There's a lot of mistakes, but you look at it, and we didn't play that well. We didn't play that well on defense. So, offensively, we turned the ball over twice, and you can't turn it over, but defensively, we didn't play that well. So there's a lot of mistakes and a lot of things that we had to get covered, and we still got a ways to go.